Alright, chat. So, yes, you can change playbooks, right? Yes, you can change playbooks. So, when the game first dropped, you was able to go down to the settings right here, go to game settings, and you was able to change your playbooks right here. After the title update that EA did, they changed it to where you can only use team-specific playbooks, right? So if I'm using Ohio State, I have to use Ohio State's playbook. If I'm using Texas, I got to use Texas playbook. But the way you do it is you have to unlock each team's playbook. So you go to objectives and rewards. You go down to team mastery, and whatever team's playbook you want to use, you have to win that many games to unlock their offensive playbook, and then to unlock the defensive playbook, you have to win this many games. Each team has their own set of games that you have to win to unlock that playbook, right? So, me personally, I wanted to use ODU's defense. So yes, I have won 8 games to win their defensive playbook. They have a 3-2-6 defensive playbook. That's what I wanted. So you have to win 8 online games to be able to change the playbook to 3-2-6. Now, I've been playing with Oregon a lot of times. I have Oregon's offensive playbook and I have Oregon's defensive playbook. So I have the 3-4 defensive playbook and I have Oregon's offensive playbook. But I don't really like Oregon's offensive playbook, so I like FAU's playbook, right? Florida Atlantic. And yes, I've played with Florida Atlantic and I've won 10 games to win their offensive playbook, which also came with their defensive playbook since I won 5 games. Right. So now this is how you unlock every team's playbook. Like if you want to use Duke, you have to go and win 25 online games with Duke to unlock their offensive playbook. And if you want the 4-3 multiple defensive playbook, you have to win 12 games or find another team that has that same playbook and win with them. Each teams are different. So for the tier 1 teams, you're gonna have to win more games. At Alabama, you have to win 50 games to get their offensive playbook, and then 15 to get the defensive playbook. Right? So tier 1s, tier 2s, tier 3s, it all goes down from tier 1. And I like the way they did that this year because at least they give you an option to be able to, switch playbooks. Last year and the year before, it was team specific. Whatever playbook that team came with, you had to run with it. Now they give you the option and says, hey, you can unlock it, right? Now this is how you unlock each playbook. To change playbooks, you have to at least be in the sophomore division, right? You have to at least be in the sophomore division. So you have recruit, freshman, sophomore, then upperclassmen. But as long as you're in the division 5 and up, you can go right here. So I would go into Oregon and I just press A, then advanced settings. Now you guys can see I have Oregon's playbook unlocked and FAU's playbook unlocked, and then defense 3-4 shell, 3-2-6, 3-3-5 tight, 3-4. So I have these 4 defensive playbooks to change from. And once you guys get to sophomore, you guys can start unlocking jerseys too, and you can actually use these jerseys in game. Now I've been having a lot of people tell me that I'm banned from using Oregon. They won't let me use Oregon. It's probably because there's a glitch in the system, and some jerseys they don't allow you to use. Like I know for a fact the eggshells, you can't use them. It'll tell you that the servers is out of whack or something like that, but I know for a fact. So if it's telling you you can't use Oregon, it's probably because you're trying to use a jersey that's glitched somehow, but got a lot of good jerseys with Oregon, man. A lot of good jerseys. Now, here's another thing that people are asking questions about. Yo, bro, how are you only in the upperclassmen division? How are you blase, blase? So if you guys watching me stream, you guys have been seeing that it takes forever to get into a game, right? So once you get into the Heisman division and All-American, All-Conference, there's not many people in those conferences that they can match you up with that's searching at the same time and using the same tier team and things like that. So It was at a point in time where I was searching for 20 minutes straight on streams trying to get into a game, and I was in the Heisman division, and it was only 2 people in the Heisman division, me and some other guy, and they would not match us up, so I couldn't get a game. So what I was told that you can do, and what people were doing, is they're going down to resetting schedule and bumping themselves down to a lower tier, and it comes hand in hand, right? Obviously, when you bump down to the lower tiers, you're not going to play the tough guys in the Heisman and All-American division. You know what I'm saying? So, but you are going to get in games faster. Now, here's the thing: that's how you look at it is up to you, because some people are going to say, "Oh, you're that good, but you're playing the lower tiers," and it's like, well, that's the only way that we can get a game, because if we all go up right there and we try to search, it's not gonna match us up. Or we're going to keep playing the same 2 and 3 and 4 people every single day, you know, which gets boring. So at least we are able to get in games. So, and the leaderboard is just literally just going by games played at this point. Who can win the most games and things like that. So if you go over here to the far right, you'll see wins: 366, 335, 294, 264, 258, 268, 247. That's me. And if you just look at some of these records, it's like what's going on, right? Because if you look at this record, no disrespect to anybody, but I'm just trying to show you guys how flawed the leaderboard is and why people are going down in divisions to get games, because they're trying to just get games as fast as possible. We don't care who we play. I don't care I don't care who I play. Just get me into a game. Don't make me wait 25, 30 minutes for a game whenever these guys are hopping in games one after another. And by the time I done played one game, they done played 3 or 4, you know. So I got on that trend late. I didn't know what was going on, and then people told me that's what was happening. So I was like, oh shit, okay, cool. But if we look at the win percentages and things like that, 87, 90, 94, 91, 96, 66 win percentage, right? 268 wins and 137 losses, and he's ahead of me. And it's going by these ranking points right here, which is you getting ranking points for winning. You know what I'm saying? Each time you win, you get ranking points. And I don't want to hear nobody say, oh, you guys are all using the top teams, and that's what it's going to take to be at the top of the leaderboard. You're not going to see anybody in this top of the leaderboard playing with a Akron or Kent State or Louisville. It's just not going to happen. You know, it's not going to happen. Everybody up here on this leaderboard is playing with a top team, a tier 1 team, a Texas, a Ohio State, a Oregon, a Ole Miss, something like that, or Notre Dame. Everybody on the leaderboard is playing with a top team. Now, like I try to tell people every year, use which team gives you the best chances of winning. If I know I have a track meet I gotta run, and they gave me those cleats, and those cleats, I'm gonna ask which cleats is lighter, which one am I gonna run the fastest in. You know what I'm saying? That's what, you know what I'm saying? You the team that give you the best chances of winning. I think that's Oregon for me. Sean thinks I think Sean might use Oregon now. Was rocking, I don't know who he used. Tony uses Jordan. No. I think he uses Oregon now. A lot of these guys, Chill Yaya using Notre Dame. I think Big Play Jay's using Texas. So he's going to be one of the top teams, you know. So just a little update on how you do everything, because people keep on asking me every single day on the live stream. So I decided I would make a video and just give you guys a little insight on what's going on this Regs leaderboard, man. But if we take a look at it once again, you know, we got guys in the top 20 with 179 losses already, you know, 51% win percentage. We got guys top 30 with 50 win percentage. We got guys top 100 not even winning 50% of their games. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of disrespectful to the leaderboard. I mean, you know, you have a differential of minus 867. People are scoring more points than, like, this is literally a negative number. Like, you have negative numbers in the top 100. It's just disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And people are allowed to say, hey, I'm ranked number 6 in the world, without even asking the record. It's just, I'm ranked number 6. Then you have guys who have no national championships ranked top 30. You know what I'm saying? You got some guys who have 0 national championships. They're in the top 100. You know, it's just it's crazy. It's crazy. So that's what's going on in the Regs leaderboard. If you guys got any questions down below in the comment section, I can help you out.
Hey, Black White, yeah,